Good Tuesday morning, everybody. This is August 10th, 2021, episode 126 of 413 Sports Talk, and I'm your host, Rahim Escalai. I hope everybody's having a great day today. Looks kind of like overcast and gray and shitty like it did yesterday. I heard some rain was in the forecast for today, so if so, we're going to enjoy that later as well. But first, I want to talk to you guys about some stuff, specifically scores from the Major League Baseball. My bold predictions, NFC style, is dropped today. Also, I want to give a special shout out to the high schools in Springfield, Massachusetts, as well as some stuff from the news, including a big-time soccer player getting on a jet, flying to Paris to ink a huge landmark deal. We're going to talk about that and more. Just be happy, everybody. Football is right around the corner. Could be worse. It could be the beginning of the summer. Kids getting out of school, all the annoying stuff going on. But we are knocking on fall's door, and that's awesome. And let's go with the show. First, I want to talk about my excitement with the Dallas Mavericks, Luka Doncic, getting paid the 5-year, $207 million. People need to be aware also, he had already qualified for the max extension for the rookie deal, but he declined that year, obviously, to be smart, to go out to to see the test of waters, to see what his market was, and or get repaid. And what did he do? He got repaid, and he did it kind of well. In news, I also have something else. Now, I think you have to kind of weigh what is smart and what isn't. What do you think is rumor? What isn't? What do you know? How much do you seriously know about a subject? Because frankly, the COVID-19 pandemic has been in everyone's face for the last 2 years, and honestly, I think it's stupid to go against what professionals are recommending to you, especially in your level, Lamar Jackson. And I just don't understand how you can be iffy about the vaccine if you haven't got it and you've gotten COVID twice. I don't know. Anyway, grateful is the word to describe Antonio Brown. Tampa Bay Bucks wideout going into this season with Tom Brady and company says he's very grateful. Now, is grateful going to translate into good play from Mr. Brown? I don't really think so. He's past 30. I'm 34 this year. And, wideouts start to slow down about 2 years ago. He was a year removed from his offseason, this horrendous offseason with that accusation. And then, he did kind of turn things around by getting in shape, making the Bucks roster. But I honestly think his glory days are well behind him. Yesterday, as far as the investigation goes with the Colorado Rockies and what's his name, Lewis Brinson's at bat, I guess what was said, now I don't believe this for any fucking thing in the world. What was said was that a fan made a remark to a mascot. I don't believe that. Colorado Rockies, you need to reinvestigate that again. Whoever does the investigations for horrendous acts like that again, you guys can go fuck yourselves. And definitely that needs to be relooked at as well. And then the third one, go fuck yourself, because that's bullshit. That's bullshit. I'm not with that at all. And one thing I'm with, though, is Miami University, go Hurricanes, quarterback De'Aaron King. This guy is wait a second. This guy is blowing up all over the country. He's the social media god, who a lot of people consider down there in Florida. Was hired by the National Hockey League's Florida Panthers to manage social media content, interviews, stuff like that. And to me, that's remarkable. That's wild. Shout out to Derek King, first of all, for landing a deal like that. That is awesome. I wish you all the best, all the luck in this fucking world, man. To be recognized for your social media prowess from another sports league is awesome. It's got to be super fucking rewarding, to say the least. And unfortunately, I let you guys know that legendary NASCAR racer announcer Bob Jenkins has passed away at 73 years old. Jenkins was there for the call for Jeff Gordon's first Daytona 500 victory, I believe, and also for Dale's last ride. He called that as well. So definitely our hearts, thoughts, and prayers are with Bob Jenkins and his family at this time. And finally, I would like to let you know that top-ranked male tennis player in the world, Novak Djokovic, says that he needs to leave the Southern Western Open for a need to recuperate. As you know, he busted his ass in the Olympics and was not awarded a medal, which I thought was a travesty of sorts. But you know, I'm not a voter, not one of those ones that watches their performances. But come on, he's been my favorite tennis player for the longest, so I'm not going to say anything bad against him. Now here we are moving on to the NFL and Rod's boldest predictions, boldest, whatever you want to put on it. This is the NFC side. Starting with the Dallas Cowgirls. Sorry, not sorry. They suck and they're going to suck this year, and you guys are going to regret paying Dak. And this plays into that comment that big spiel I just gave you guys. They will not sign a veteran quarterback to back up Dak Prescott because they are all in on him and this contract, and we just gave him all this money, he's going to perform. What if you gave him all this money and he's going to suck, or he blows out both knees in one play? Not wishing anything on any Dallas player or a Dallas, what if that happens though? So that's a mistake there. Staying in the NFC East, I'm going with the Giants. They will not sign a top veteran edge rusher. To couple with Leonard Williams and his aggressive, explosive style off the line, that off-ball quickness is second to none in the NFC anyway. I think that it's a good thing to kind of add that to Leonard Williams and what he can do. But I just don't see the Giants doing that yet. I don't know, but it's something that I think should happen, but it's probably not going to happen. The Philadelphia Eagles and Zach Ertz will mutually have that wish granted of him wanting to be traded by week fucking 1. You want to put any money on this, please inbox me or leave it in the comment section. I will bet any wager you want that Zach Ertz will be on a different roster come week 1. Staying in the NFC East, the Washington football team, whom I predict to win the NFC East. Rookie wide receiver De'Ami Brown will be the focal point and the team's most productive wide receiver. This is going out on a little bit of a limb because you know that the Washington football team have Curtis Samuel, and they had another wideout they grabbed in. Excuse me. They had another wideout they grabbed in the draft this season. I forgot his name. But I'll get back to you with that if need be. Moving on to the NFC North. Ooh, here we go. Go Pack, go. Chicago. Andy Dalton will outplay Justin Fields and be named the Week 1 starter. I think this is going to happen. I think Justin Fields gets a chance to get some snaps in here at some point this season, but he's definitely not a Week 1 starter. Not from what I've seen anyway. Green Bay Packers, John Barry's defense will be top in the league, and the players in our locker room will fall in love. I tried to not make that as biased as I could, but I believe that's what's going to happen. It's what we were doing last year defensively, just with more blitzes. Pittsburgh Steelers type blitzes. And, oh my God, dude, it looks crazy. Go Pack, go. Minnesota Vikings, Christian Darrisaw will not start in week 1. He's having a little bit of trouble with his left ankle, and time out as offensive tackle, especially as a rookie, is like kind of key. It's not good to miss that time. Moving on to the NFC South, the Atlanta Falcons, unknown halfback Quadre Ollison will have a role in this offense. I believe he will be the guy. Actually, coming out of Atlanta as far as the running back position goes, and I have no other reason to see why not. In North Carolina Panthers. Sorry, I fucked that up. Taylor Moton will win the left tackle job. He fucking better. They paid him like he's gonna be a franchise left tackle. 5 years, $65 million, I believe. I think I had reported on that earlier in the summer. Now the Saints. Oh my God! Honestly, I'm probably gonna get killed for this from all of you football fans in Springfield, Massachusetts, or wherever you are watching this show. I thank you again. The New Orleans Saints paid Taysom Hill 5 years, $145 million to lead that team and be the quarterback. This season, Jameis Winston will start in week 1 for the New Orleans Saints. Yes, I just said it. Jameis Winston will be the New Orleans Saints week 1 starter. I think he's worked harder. I think he knows his offense better, and he has the fucking arm to throw that ball anywhere on the field, and that's just what Sean Payton's looking for in that offense. As you guys know, that Drew Brees has retired. Bucks tight end Tanner Hudson will be having a breakout year. I still believe Mike Evans is going to get his catches, have his 1,400 yard season like always. But I see Tom Brady throwing to the tight end a lot more this year. I think that arm is going to start to regress a little bit as you get older. At least I hope. Arizona Cardinals, much liked across the league, at least in my eyes. Wide out. Andy Isabella will not make the team. The Arizona Cardinals have the best wide receiver depth chart in the league, and you cannot argue that with me at all. And it's going to be unfortunate to see this guy go, but some other team is going to pick him up, and he is going to be great. Moving on to the La Rams. La Rams, LA. Xavier Jones, undrafted free agent halfback, will earn the number 2 halfback spot behind Fisher, I believe is his name, or 34. That's going to be a competition that's eventually going to be one-sided, i.e. in my boy Xavier Jones' favor. Xavier Jones is the truth and the next up as far as the top class of running backs in this NFL is concerned. And I will explain more on that why, but I'm a huge Xavier Jones fan going into the 2021 season. And finally, another halfback that's huge. That's a great athlete, in my opinion, anyway. San Francisco 49ers halfback Elijah Mitchell will have a significant role in the offense, as significant as Raheem Mostert's role in the San Francisco offense. Look for those Niners to be great this year, and I believe back in the playoffs. Long as Jimmy G stays healthy and they don't have to rush Trey Lance out there too quickly. So that's about it, man. It's August. Summer's starting to wind down and go away a little bit. When I was younger, around this time, we'd be getting excited about school, going back, seeing old friends, seeing who got the best kicks, who's dressed the best, looking at all the girls and seeing which one had her eyebrows done, or whose braids were the tightest and straightest. It just moves me to make a tribute to high schools and education and all the experiences in which we get to be involved in as humans in that age group, stage, whatever level. I don't know. Anyway, so next week is Tribute to Education, 413 Sports Talk Tribute to Education. We'll be filming each and every episode outside of one of the high schools. First of all, in Springfield, because we take care of home first. But we are hoping to also spread this all around to the top high schools in the whole region of Western Mass, actually, and we're going to try to have this done and completed by the end of September, starting next week. So I'm going to be planning that, and again, I would like to thank you very, very much so for participating in supporting 413 Sports Talk as this concludes episode 126. Please do not forget we are on YouTube. Do not forget to like, share, subscribe, comment. We're on Facebook. Tell a friend, tell a friend, tell a friend. Share it as well. That's what we're trying to do. Is I'm trying to grow it on Facebook and just grow it. So there are people everywhere watching and paying attention to sports and maybe throwing input to make the show better. No matter what it be. Again, I love you all. Wish you nothing but health, wealth, and success. My name is Rahim Escalai, and this was episode 126 of 413 Sports Talk. If you're watching, shout out to you. This episode is dedicated to you. Thank you very much for watching this. You continue to work hard, and it will be rewarded. Have a great day, and I'll catch you tomorrow from another great location with 413 Sports Talk, episode 127.